All right, you guys, here is a video real quick of my very beginnings, birthing pains of Instacart. At the end, a few tips just from my observations so far. Let's get into it. Second Instacart run ever. One was last month. I did a $9 run from Wegmans, very first one. I suggest you start easy. Start with a single shop and a single deliver and low items. This one, I actually expanded my horizons and I went to Costco. I was there about 10 minutes later than they opened, kind of a deal. I had one all of a sudden pop up and I'm like, holy crap. 3 items, bing. You know, I thought I saw $14. So, I mean, 3 items, $14. 6 to 7 mile drive. I figured, you know what? It's a simple one to cut my teeth on. I don't want a huge Costco order. My very first run, you know what I mean? I'm just still trying to learn how everything works. It worked really good. Showed the guy the Costco membership on the phone, so you don't need your own Costco membership, and actually you're not supposed to use your own. Got in, it has the number and everything on there. When I went to finally cash out, after standing in line for a long time, it has the barcode for the Costco card on your phone. Instacart does a really good job of just walking you through everything step by step. I don't know if they do it every single time, but this is only, like I said, my second batch, my second time running this. So, and it was a new store, so they give you all the instructions, what to do, what not to do. You know, just a heads up, like, hey, these are the guidelines, don't screw up. Anyway, that ran the card, put the pin in, and it told you to put your pin in, and your pin is this, and do debit, and blah 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 blah. They walk you step by step as far as if you're a newbie and first coming in. I'm so, like, you know, scared of, like, wanting to make sure I do it correctly and, like, not miss anything. They do a really good job at that. So yeah, it was a $14 thing. $3 was the tip. It was an elderly gentleman. He actually, which was different, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but he wanted me to they're heavy water, and he couldn't do it. So I brought it into his kitchen, set it down, and actually stacked things nicely for him. And he also gave a cash tip, like a $5 bill on top of that. So I'm like, wow, thank you. You know, just be real helpful, real appreciative, you know, very kind. You know, be considerate about your customers. See what happens next. I'm gonna go to Costco to see if there's anything else. I gotta find a bathroom too, so regulate that, you guys. See if anything else pops up, and I want to make my way over to a fairly comfortable Wegmans that I like. We'll see what happens. Costco, they are getting so packed. One thing came up, 28 something. Went to look at it, boom, it was gone before I even got to look at it. The wind's blowing like crazy. It is, like, packed. This is the day before Good Friday, so I'm wondering if a lot of people have Friday off and are out and about now instead of Friday. But so I'm gonna head over to a favorite Wegmans of mine. Oh yeah, that parking lot's riddled too, but I would think there would be a smoother traffic flow of people in checkout here at the Wegmans. It was just plugging up like crazy at Costco. So, check it out and see. Snagged a order, I think it was like $28, something like that, $24, $28. About 29 items, Wegmans. This is my third one, all right, my third order. Something I'm learning, Wegmans, they do a very good job. Instacart labels, at least the Wegmans that I'm at, it has 1A, 1B, 2, they label the rows, the aisles, and then A and B. A is like if you first come into the store and then you go and look down all the aisles, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The closest to you once you to the entrance is A, and then the second half deeper it's B. Also, they will let you know if the product is on the right or the left. And my daughter pointed out that it has shelf, it'll say aisle 10B left, shelf 5. And I wasn't sure if, like, they literally meant boom, section of shelves, because there are sections of shelves. But actually what it was, it's from the ground up, shelf 5. One from the bottom. Bottom is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you're in Wegmans, it's really cool because it's like you're starting to see behind the curtain and how things are labeled and what aisles, what rows, what shelves. Anyway, all right, let's see. I think it's about a 10-mile drive. It was close to home, so it's like, yeah, it's rainy out. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back. Maybe I won't. Third one, checking it out. Hey guys, here I am the very next day. This is gonna be my third day doing some Instacart. Instacart. I'm legit. I've got the lanyard. Anyway, I've seen guys do videos and talk about other shoppers and stuff, but I've got a guy in a Subaru over here, and every time my alert goes off or I get a new batch, I see him look down at his phone. So he's got to be camping here just like me. So this should be fun. Anyway, still trying to get in the groove of it all. You know, I still have the new beginning jitters. Like when something comes up, it's like, oh, should I not? Is it easy? What do I have to do? Is it going to be hard? I think that'll go away with time. I will hit you up with some tips here in a little bit, probably. All right. I have to admit, guys, I am a little gun shy. I've only done a few batches, and I find myself psychologically getting psyched out because I find myself pausing. And here I am at 10:30, and I know I just got to jump in. It's just kind of, I'm a little antsy, which is silly. It's like trying to, make sure all the parameters are good, enough, low mileage, enough money. I'm still leery on. I haven't done any double batches yet. So, preferably one single batch, one delivery. We'll see. All right, guys. So I'm at the Costco here. Just let the drop hit. There are about 6 decent size orders come up. I mean, all depends on location, right? I mean, decent size anywhere from 50 down to 30 and 29 kind of a thing. Mainly 30s, 40s, and 50s, I think. There was about 6 of them. Got sucked right up. I'm trying something where someone had suggested on YouTube that you wait, you pause. You don't go jump right in the pool as soon as all those hit. You let the hungry people suck those right up and then wait for a big kahuna shortly after, like the second round, because those people are already busy. They snagged up the first ones, and then possibly the big ones might come on a second round after that shortly. So I'm waiting. I'm seeing hopefully another 10-15 minutes. Boom, we'll get something. We'll see. All right, so it's been probably 15-20 minutes now. There had been some trickling in after the first drop. I've seen some for 47. Not bad. But the mileage on these, at least where I'm at, I mean, we're talking 17 miles, 24 miles, 32 miles. It's like, oof, dude, with the gas prices these days, I'm not gonna buzz my gas and time with that. I'm waiting for something better. But don't wait too long, because I can tell you can get paralysis. Analysis paralysis. Sometimes, like they say, you just gotta jump in and just prime the pump. Hey, what do you guys call a person with carrots for fingers? You call them a doctor. Seriously, that can't be healthy. All right, guys, I did my first ever double order. Accidentally, I was looking into it and my finger hit accept, and whoops, there we go. Anyway, it wasn't too bad. I think it was probably 35 items, 2 different things, 2 people, obviously. It was weird. I used one cart separating everything. That was tough at first because the one that I used for the little spot in my cart ended up having the most product. Anyway, just heading on my way back right here to our Wegmans that I'm starting to really like, and had another one come up. Oh my goodness, it was like I think it was like $27 for something a few miles away. I think it's like 54 units. But so jumping in, go. Woo! It took about a little over an hour in the store trying to find things. This order was like, I don't know, 40 some 50 something. It took a while, and there's a lot of frozen stuff, so I was a little concerned. So I held off the frozen cold stuff till last. There's 3 things like that could really make a mess, like Klondike bars, ice cream, a half gallon of ice cream, and layer cake, you know, ice in the Pepperidge Farm ice cream layer cake type of thing. So when I was in the frozen food section, I actually waited and spotted all 3 of those, because sometimes if I'm alone, I can have a hard time finding something. I mean, good grief. Sometimes my wife has to find my underwear in my underwear drawer, my socks in my sock drawer, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I don't know, maybe just our brains are, guys, sometimes our brains are just so taken up with higher things. No, I don't know. Anyway, so I finally found those 3, but I didn't want to pick one and, you know, circle and look for the other. And good thing I did, because that Pepperidge Farm layer cake, oh my gosh, I even asked an employee, and they were having a hard time, and I happened to find it. So, found all 3 things, and then boom, boom, boom. A lot of cold stuff. Waited till the end. Anyway, all right, let's go get some more. Okay, guys, I don't know. I got squirty, some alcohol in my hands. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I came to the store and I was gonna, all right, I'll be honest with you. I couldn't find an almond milk for a previous customer, like a couple times ago. And then when I was shopping for another customer, I saw what I could not find before. So I was gonna actually, it's like $1.99. I was gonna go grab it and go drop it off to them. Anyway, I got here back to the store and boom, something popped up. It was like 4 items, you know, 6 things or whatever. And it was a decent price, a few miles away. Somebody had chips and dip and, can you see that? A whole lot of beer. Somebody's gonna relax on this Friday night probably, or the whole weekend. Let's get it to them. Okay, you guys. Well, I pictured it, all that beer going to some guy, you know, I don't know, either getting a lot of beer for the Easter weekend for family, or else just some guy getting chips and dip and beer and just chilling out Friday night, you know what I'm saying? Well, gonna find out. I had a little bit of a hard time finding the place. It was actually in a place that was a independent senior living home type of thing, and it was this elderly lady. They knew who it was too, because she always gets a lot of beer. Anyway, so talk about stereotypes in our head, you know. Hey, nothing wrong with having a beer, nothing wrong with old elderly ladies having a lot of beer, I guess. Anyway, all right, it was decent. I will try to get a rundown of what happened so far today. Okay, guys, so let me go into and show you what the last couple days were like. Wasn't that productive. Basically, so far, about $132. I think I did 3 batches one day and 4 another day. Let's see. Only active officially 7 hours. Yeah, see, I only did 7 batches here. Daily earnings. Let's see, the first day was only like 59 something, but here, full service, 1424. I wish they put the miles on here. Do they? Yeah, they do. One order. Well, they don't put the miles, but at least they show you where you went. No, they do. 6.8 miles. I wish you could see my finger here. So anyway, that was the first time, and yesterday here we have $73. Did about 4. Yep. All right. So that was the first couple of days, just getting my feet wet. Honestly, timid, scared here and there, like not wanting to do something. But I'm back here again. It's a Saturday morning. Things have been popping up in a different town. Just gonna dabble a little bit. It's rainy, day before Easter. I figured, people probably want to use the service a little bit. You know, I can see if you hustle and bust your butt 10, 12 hours a day, you probably can make enough to survive. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can. I also own a windshield repair business I've been getting off the ground for the last 5 years. The job that I previously had, they let me go 2 months ago because I did not want something in my body, and they wanted me to have it in my body or else I was out of there. Even though I could have worked 100% from home, they would not have it. And I explained my reasons why I did not want it. But that all aside, I choose to be thankful and grateful to that company. I have to do that because otherwise I will get upset and bitter. I will be happy and grateful because what that is doing is helping me. It's pushing me out of the nest. It's pushing me. My company, Chipper Glass, the windshield repair business, you know, I'm doing this and like, oh, how much money can I make doing this too? And, you know, it's on the very, very low side and you got to bust your butt. And I'm like, holy cow, I could have just made this off of a couple rock chips, you know, that I repaired on the windshields. So I feel like this is also giving me contacts. Like I'm going to start when I'm getting gas and start, you know, maybe if I'm talking to anybody, it just helps get me out there because that is one thing I'm honestly timid about and almost scared about, which is silly because my profession is by trade. For 20 years, I was a CT tech, a radiologic technologist in the hospital. So, but it's one of those things where, I mean, I've talked to thousands and thousands and thousands of patients, you know, and I have rapport with them and I'm okay with that. And people say I'm good at it, but doing it on my own, I did that because I had to. There's an order here for a CAT scan. I've got to go help this person in the ER. Brand new people, you know, that stage fright, that kind of a thing. But when it's pushing or asking and letting people know about my business and about my stuff, I don't know, maybe that's from low self-esteem or something, but I got to take that low self-esteem and chuck it out the window. Anyway, back to Instacart, guys. Sorry. You know, stretching. I'm learning. Stretching. This is going to be day number 4. Let's see how we do. I'm getting notifications. Tips. Real quick, just a few tips. I've only done this like basically 2 days. You know, get up early. Get up and get out there. Early bird gets the worm, okay? You know, be the first at the store. Be at the store like half an hour before they even open, kind of a thing. Get yourself ready. Get your vehicle ready. Okay, very important. It is very important to be all put together before you get out of the car for your first batch. Okay, because if you are not ready, chaos will ensue, and your brain will be trying to figure out what you need to do to take care of how to do the job. But the first day, a couple days ago, I made sure the night before, I mean, I even had my clothes set out, okay? I had my clothes set out. I had my car all set that I knew, okay, I don't have to get anything for the car. I have my boxes. I have my cooler bags. I have what I need to literally drive to the store and start, other than my badge, my Instacart badge. But personally, I haven't been wearing it in the store. I don't know, I'm a little embarrassed, which is silly because there's a lot of other Instacart shoppers out there, which is fine. And I'm still new, so it's like I'm still, you know, putting my tiptoes in there. But I absolutely wear your badge. Delivering, make sure they deliver. Oh, another tip that I do, you guys, is when I'm done, sometimes I won't hit the initial, hey, this is Adam, your Instacart shopper. I'll be shopping for you today. If you need anything else, let me know. Usually, because I was so nervous, I would just start shopping and get that. If I needed to do a replacement or couldn't find it, I would contact them. But if I had no contact with my customer through that whole shopping period, once I put stuff in the car, I get in the car, I hit navigate, so I know how long it'll take, like, 8 minutes to get there. I will text. Communication, you guys, just like marriage and any relationship, communication is key, all right? That customer, communicate with them, All right, you don't know if they're an old elderly lady, an elderly man, a young kid, the person's not even there. You don't know their situation. So I usually will find out how long it takes. Like, so it takes 8 minutes for me to get there. Okay, I will contact them, say, hey, hi, just touching base. This is Adam, your Instacart shopper. I'm finished shopping for your groceries, and I should be there within about 10 minutes. Okay, I always give myself a couple minutes, just a little bit extra, just in case. You don't know if traffic's going to be funky, and you don't want to say, I will be there in 8 minutes. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. And sometimes I will let them know I'm there, but I'm not sure, maybe if you guys already do Instacart and you already know, I think if you hit confirm arrive once you arrive at the driveway, that it will let them know. But that's a good key to communicate with them like that. I have tried the Costco once. Don't jump on the very first Costco drop and wait 10 minutes. Some places that might be good, but I've only done it one day, so I don't know. I've heard that. I would jump at the beginning, to be honest with you, if you found something sweet. So, I am getting batches. Do quality work, guys. You're picking the stuff. You're picking the fruits and vegetables. Get what you would want, okay? That is only going to look good for you. Only. Always, if a box is dented, get a different one. Get as pristine and as awesome products as you can for your customer. Don't get them all bruised, moldy strawberries. Good grief. Common sense. Golden rule applies. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You got somebody dropping stuff off a delivery. What do you want? You want excellent produce. You want excellent products. So do the best you can for that. And always communicate. And even if you're wearing a mask, smile. It comes out in your voice and your eyes. All right? Those are a few just really, really, really beginner tips. So far, I am really liking Wegmans. I don't know if they do it to the other stores. I haven't done Tops yet. I haven't done BJ's yet. I have done Costco, a very small run. But Wegmans, man, Instacart on their app, they have that pretty nailed down as far as where these items are. That's pretty good. And I can tell it's kind of a comfort zone for me. But anyway, all right, guys. Sorry for taking so much time on you. Hey, if you got any comments, any pointers, anything that I've missed or screwed up, let me know. Let me know. I mean, we're all in this together, Instacart. Instacart Noobie here. Another way to make some cash.